What is up, YouTube? This is CypherSkid again. Today we will be going over JavaScript. We'll be doing missions 1 through 3. So let's go ahead and get started with the idiot test, which they love to throw in your face if you can't get it. But you know, we'll figure it out. So JavaScript mission 1, Faith is learning JavaScript. Password, check password. Same thing with, like basic missions, or whatever. You always want to check for your page source. That's what you want to do, especially when it comes to JavaScript. So it said Faith was learning, so I'm just gonna go to hit Control F, fine, and I'm just gonna go to learning because it's gonna be near the JavaScript code. See, here's your JavaScript code. So we have a JavaScript function, and the function is called check, and there's a variable in the function, and it's x. So it's saying if x equals cookies, alert when, else fail. Now if you go down a bit more, here's your code, the rest of your code. JavaScript mission 1, Faith is learning JavaScript, on button click, check, get element ID by pass. That being said, you know that right here you have basically this function that checks for x. Now this is a variable, x equals cookies, a string variable. That's why it's in quotations. So now you're gonna get, function check cookies basically, and that's really what you want. And you can see down here in the form, because you see this x right here, or this check, that's the name of your function, and right here on the button that's going to be on your form, it says JavaScript check. So this right here is basically literally this function, and it's comparing your whatever you input to this variable x, and the variable x is cookies. So if you put in cookies, you'll of course pass. So go over here and just type in cookies, and I'm gonna try to go into detail of how this stuff works and why it works. I'm not your ordinary, here's the answer, put it in, there you go, good job. That's just not me. I would rather explain to you how it works and give you information to help you, because I know where you're at and I've been there. Also, you can always go to W3 schools to learn JavaScript. It's amazing. And another site, let me go ahead and show you guys, codecademy.com. This site is amazing. You guys should definitely try it out, give it a shot. It's codecademy.com. It's an amazing site. I loved it. Alright, number 2, basically you're just going to have to disable your JavaScript if you're running Firefox, which if you're not, then you better get it, because this is like the best hacking web browser out there. It's just amazing. Options. Firefox tab up here, go down to options. We're gonna go to content right there. It'll start you off on general. Just click on content. Right here it says enable JavaScript. You just click that, and it should not have it enabled now. You just basically disabled it. So you just click OK. Now you're gonna have to refresh the page for this. So you can just hit F5. Oh wait, yeah, it automatically went to fail. Silly me. Alright, there we go. And it should say click here to win. So if you want to win, click there. If not, don't click there, and you know, you don't have to worry about winning. But go ahead and go back to your Firefox options. Boom. Just click options. It doesn't matter. Content. Make sure you enable your JavaScript back. You want JavaScript because it's amazing. Now we got the one people, I don't know, like beginners seem to get stuck on this. It's not that hard. They try to trick you a little bit, but alright, we'll just go ahead and copy this and Control A, Control C. Boom. Control V. Paste it in here. Go ahead and get out your calculator. I've already got this one out. If you don't know where to find it, then you got a long ways to go to be a hacker. But you know, just type in, just hit your start button, calculator, and it should be up there under programs. Very easy. Anyways, the way JavaScript works with their math, they always do order of operations. If you don't know it, it's please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I'm sure you guys have always heard of that in your years of growing up in school. It's parentheses. I believe that's how you spell parentheses. Exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Alright, so parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. You always want to go in that order. Now, your first variable, this is a variable foo equals 5 plus 6 times 7, but you don't want to go 5 plus 6 and get 11 times 7 and get 77. You want to go 7 times 6, which is 42, plus 5 gets you 47. Make sure that's right. 7 times 6 plus 5, 47, so we're right. So we'll just say foo equals 47. For simplicity here, we'll just go over this. 47. Now this is saying bar equals foo, so you can replace foo with 47. So bar equals 47, and the modulus of 8. Modulus is it's like you would divide a number, and then whatever the remainder of that number is the modulus. So for this example, you know, you would divide 8 into 47, however many times it can go in there. So 47 is right here. Just go ahead and divide by 8. It divides in here 5 times evenly. You know it divides in 5 times evenly. So if it divides in there 5 times evenly, you could just go ahead and just say 8 times 5, right? And you get 40. Well, you know, this is 47, so you'll take your 47 and subtract the 40, and your modulus will be 7. That's kind of the harder way. You can do it in your head. It's a lot easier. So this is equal to 7. Now, mu equals bar, which is 7. Times 2, that's quick math, you don't need a calculator. 14. Var rar equals mu, so it equals 14 divided by 3, which is here let me get this. This is why I said they try to trick you. 4.6 with not a remainder. I forgot what they called it. It's got the, in math, it's got the line over it. It basically just means it's a repeat. I believe that's the right word. So it equals 4.6 repeated. Okay. Now it says if x dot length, this basically is kind of like a variable x. Okay. function check x. Alright, and it's saying x is basically your variable. And if the length of that variable is equal to moo, then you get win, or else you get fail. Now, this is where they try to trick you, because a lot of people do the math and they end up with this 4.6, and they're like, how do you make a string with the variable of 4.6? Well, you don't. It says if length equals moo, so you go up here to moo. They just kind of threw this in here. You didn't even have to do. You didn't even have to do this one. They were just trying to trick you. So, as long as your password is equal to the length of 14, you'll win. So, you know, you could just put in 14 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You just copy it. I mean, you can do whatever you want. As long as it's 14 characters, you should win. So, let's check that password. And, wow, is this gonna load? I don't know why my stuff suddenly froze. You have already done this mission, no points awarded. But for you, that will be different, and you shall win. So, once again, this is CypherSkid. Rate, comment, subscribe if you guys want more tutorials. Peace out.